We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan with my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke is on the sideline. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And as we take a look here at Kevin Garnett, guys, what's your take?
Well, to stick with you much longer than the wind, these guys will be ready to try to turn the tide.
Shot clock at 6. And count the bucket in press conference.
Kevin, I saw him, and you know what I like is that he's so confident. I think every team needs a crazy guy, and he's crazy. I mean, you can tell with his comments, he's nuts. He won
9, and I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys. Bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Rose against Westbrook, and it's Perkins with the jam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
The culture of hard work, as Clark is talking about, and the perseverance for this Oklahoma City Thunder organization. It's the whole organization, don't you think?
No question. It's the culture that was set. Scott Brooks has continued to kind of establish that atmosphere in the locker room. And they have an approach. You're going to be very successful.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a couple of minutes to catch up with him. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Westbrook. Now here's Westbrook. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Ellington uncovered, and that comes off the assist. Kicks to Perkins. Doubled by Clutch. Here's Durant. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive.
Allison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dang dishes to Rose. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
The cheers just...
Ellington dishes to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant,
guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And slam dunk by Butler.
An easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's Rose penetrating. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award. He kicks it to Ellington. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
At you with that burst and the strength. That's why he's so overpowering as a point guard.
The shot's good from Ellington. Connects on the 17-footer. Is checked in for Kendrick Perkins. And World Peace kicks to Durant. And he makes no mistake on the slams
of it here in the second quarter.
Now here's Westbrook. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
That jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with the defender draped all over. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Well, with the momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Rose, he's covered by Westbrook. Here's Clutch. Drills the baseline jump. He dishes it to Ellington. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Boy, I've been happy with how hard he's ridden his top players. Luol Deng missed time last season with the hamstring injury. Joakim Noah came down with plantar fasciitis. Hey, those things happen, and I'm not quite sure you can put that
these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from all of us here at 2K Sports. Let's see who had the luck of the Irish in the first half. Oklahoma City in a hard-fought game against Chicago. And nice teamwork offensively, moving the ball around. What a great way to play. Russell Westbrook's been doing his thing. He's got 8 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. Good overall, also, though, for the Bulls. This game's lived up to its billing. Two fantastic teams duking it out. A sensational first half for Clutch. Shooting nearly 70% so far, a gaudy shooting percentage, the envy of everybody playing tonight. That's all we've got here. Now, back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the second half.
For big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, as the postseason approaches, there's plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. Let's see if they can continue.
Garnett kicks to Rose. Gets the jumper from the corner to four. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Play just fantastic.
Rose passes to Clutch. And there's the feed to Blotch. And the shot is good. Outside Westbrook. In low to Ibaka.
Good job of spotting his teammate. Limited their ability to get in there, mix it up, and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Yeah, you mentioned their lack of size and strength compared to the post players around the NBA.
Take that game.
Westbrook gets a screen from Ibaka. Fires high post in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
A nice start.
Side Rose jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip.
You can see the correlation.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Can't get it to go.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Rose goes in. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And so here is Oklahoma City. 6-point lead. That shot wide open. Clutch. And he drops it in from the low post. Clutch has got 18 points in the screen on Rose. Fisher dishes to Ellington to the inside. World Peace on the wing. And that one's good from Fisher. And going back to Ibaka and growing
sports and equipment and coaching around the continent. So you would expect more and more players to come to the league from that.
Feeds it to Ellington. Pass to Fisher. 6 to shoot. Here's World Peace. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And that's now 6 points for Meta World Peace. Rose kicks to Dang. Snell. Another three for Chicago.
Right back.
Clutch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Snell. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're going back to the three-point.
Guys, and when you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Kicks it to Rose. Kept alive. Blotch. Nice D from Perkins.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder out in front, up 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Incredible.
Hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
That bucket in no time at all.
Any big shot down the stretch, he wants the ball in his hands.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from...
Get into it. In fact, with Coach Brooks, when he was sucked out of a game, there was that flagrant foul against Blake Griffin. He's got a fuse.
Well, he's showing a little bit of a hot-headed streak, Kevin. I like that. A little feistiness. You like that from your big men. You know, you want them to be tough.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. All sorts of time. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lots of room. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Themselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
And thank you, Doris.
Boy, I tell you what.
Here's Clutch, defended by Ellington. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump.
Trail by 7. Blotch sets the pick for Rose. Pulls up. The shot's good from Clutch. Clutch has got 14 points now. Here's Clutch, defended by Ellington. The shot's good from Clutch. Westbrook gets a screen from Ibaka. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't.
Outside for Durant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Lou all day.
You see the space he had? I mean, there's just an obvious speed disadvantage for the defender here. Kevin Durant is one of the most laid-back and easy-going guys you'll meet in the NBA, but don't be fooled. He's as fiery a competitor on the court as anyone else in the league. He's a superstar because he has the talent, but also the drive.
And I think when you talk about the drawing it done, passes to Clutch. Kicks it to Blotch. Shoots from 14. That one goes. Come.
Well, he really...
And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 6 here in this. Garnett, the screen. Rose with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. That's good. And that's now 24. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. The feed now to Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 18 points for Serge Ibaka. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dang passes to Clutch. On the wing, again, Chicago. Westbrook dishes to Perkins. He kicks it to Durant. Again, Oklahoma City. Here's Rose.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Perkins against Rose. Now the pass to Clutch. He dishes it to Rose. The offensive rebound, and Clutch slams it in. Rudely Durant. And that one hits back iron. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. On its way from Rose for 2. Again, Chicago. And you could feel...
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
Man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound.
Off break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Ibaka. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Pass to Clutch. From deep. Misses there. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
It can't be easy to lose a game when you have the kind of performance you did tonight. What did you have to say to the team in the locker room afterwards?
I just talked about where we went wrong and what we need to work on for the next game. Defensive intensity is definitely one thing. Controlling the boards a little better is another one. My own performance is really irrelevant. It's about the team coming together and playing well enough to get the win. Tonight, we didn't play at a high enough level, and you saw the result.